From Cincinnati Weather Online, a severe weather update will be starting soon.
So it looks like most of the area will be under a tornado watch here soon. You're taking a look here at our current alerts. We're going to be dissected into three different tornado watches. You'll see the first tornado watch is in effect for Jennings and Decatur County. That goes until 8 o'clock. That tornado watch just issued. And then we have a tornado watch until 11 o'clock tonight for Harrison, Henry, and Trimble in Kentucky, and then Jefferson and Scott counties in Indiana. And that goes until 11 o'clock tonight. So shortly, the Storm Prediction Center will issue a tornado watch that will cover the rest of the area. And I think this is going to be the zone where you have to watch right in here over the next little bit. I think storms will really maximize in southeastern Indiana and even into parts of northern Kentucky and maybe parts of southwest Ohio. So we need to be prepared and get our safety action plan in place. I think we will see destructive hail. I think we will have the potential for tornadoes, and I think we will see destructive winds as well. This is a very serious event as we go over the next couple of hours, and I want you to take it seriously. So get your plan in place now. Get any, the helmets, anything like that. Know where you got to go and have multiple ways of getting warnings as we're going to continue to keep you updated on these storms as they're moving through. Let's go to Analyzer. And first of all, I would just want to show you these supercells. You're looking at a two-panel view. One on the left is what you're normally used to seeing is your reflectivity, and on the right is your velocity view. And what this is showing here is, these storms are all starting to rotate. I'm getting reports of baseball-sized hail, tennis ball-sized hail with these storms. Now, the one that I'm very concerned about is over here towards the Bloomington area. This storm is currently tornado warned, and it's not in the primed environment yet. You can see that little bit of a notch right there on the radar view, and you can see we've got winds going towards and away from the radar here near the Spencer area. You can see that tornado vortex signature showing up. When we look at normalized rotation, we got a little bit of green right there. Green means go. If you see that today on the radar, green, yellow, or red over here on normalized rotation, that's going to tell you you need to be in the basement because that storm could be touching down at any moment. There's some other storms that are moving through the Indianapolis metro. They are not tornado warned, but they are severe thunderstorm warning warned. And one of those storms in particular has up to $half sized hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds, and that's in the southwestern sections of the county. And then the storm that is moving through the main part of the metro, it is producing a 60-mile-an-hour wind potential and quarter-sized hail. You can see that here. Here's Greenwood. This storm is moving towards that area. It's on the south side of Indianapolis. So if you know anybody in the Greenwood area, tell them to get their car to the garage right now and be prepared for a destructive storm that is moving in there into the Greenwood area. Now, north of Carmel, near the Atlanta, Arcadia area, this is a classic supercell storm that will move eventually towards Muncie. So if you know anybody that's in the Arcadia, Atlanta, Muncie area, let them know. That's a nasty looking supercell. And you can see Arcadia right there getting a lot of hail. And you can see the inflow coming in here into this storm. So a very nasty storm. It has shown potential here of some rotation on it. I have seen a few pictures of it almost reaching the ground, and it's producing some pretty large hail as well. So I'll continue to keep the eye out on those storms. It does look like we did get an update from the Storm Prediction Center Let's see if I can pull that on here. First of all, I'll show you this. This is our mesoscale discussion, basically saying, hey, look out, there's a 95% chance of a tornado watch. So I see a few of you guys here that are asking about this. A tornado watch will be issued. Just because we're not under a tornado watch yet does not mean we're not going under a tornado watch. The Storm Prediction Center is saying, hey, a tornado watch is coming. You guys need to be ready to go. So we're going to keep an eye out on it here. We should have a tornado watch issued here for the area shortly. They did update the risks, and I want to dissect that if I've got that information loaded into the computer. Let me just double check. It looks like it's still the same here. So I'll check that and update here in a little bit. But I do want to show you where I think significant severe weather is going to occur over the coming hours. And I've looked at a lot of data here, and this is kind of the zone where I think we will see the worst of the severe. So if you're in Madison, Versailles, North Vernon, Hamilton, Walt, Florence, Greensburg, Connorsville, Brookville Lake, Lawrenceburg, Rising Sun. You guys need to be prepared. This area right here is juiced up, primed up, ready to go to see significant severe weather here over the next 2 to 3 hours. So be prepared. Know where to go. Okay. Well, let's talk about that just for a second here. Here are your safety tips. Downstairs, underneath something, center part of your house, keep away from windows. Okay. These things here, duck. Remember that when a tornado warning is issued here later this afternoon into this evening for your area. And just remember the lowest level of your home, interior room, basement, or closet, cover yourself from flying debris. Basement's the best place, but if you don't have a basement, be in that interior room, a basement, closet, and make sure you're covering yourself from that flying debris. So just wanted to show you, again, those tornado safety tips, and I'll continue to show you those here over the next coming hours. So what you're seeing here behind me is Analyzer, and I'm just looking at these storms as they're primed up. I tell you, this storm near Bloomington, that's going to be the one we've got to watch. That's going to move into southeastern Indiana. So Jennings County, Decatur County, Ripley County, Franklin County, you guys need to go ahead and figure out where you're going to go in the event of a tornado warning, and go ahead and get everything ready in those spots because I do think over the next couple of hours, this is going to be the storm you're going to have to watch for a tornado threat. So I'll keep you updated here just every hour until we have to go live, full coverage. I'll be here watching everything as it continues to develop. So that's it for right now.